What up, my peeps? It's Heather with another installment of RRated Reviews, and I just thought of something that I cannot believe I haven't shared with you previously. It must slip my mind when I have a product that I just use so much all the time for so long that it's not new to me, and it doesn't even occur to me to share it with you. And then I had to go get one to bring to a client. So I'm like, what the fuck? How have I not told you guys about how fantastic Rust-Oleum is? Hold on, let me flip my camera. I'm so fucking fancy now with this camera flipping shit. That's my garbage can. Okay, look at this. I can't even tell you how many cans I have. That's just some of it. So now I'm going to tell you all the different things that you can do and the different types that they have. First of all, this is Christine. If you guys have to know who Christine is already. Christine is my dump truck. And I got all emotional. I got a little verklempt this morning watching an old Chevy Bob Seger, Like a Rock. I wish I could be playing that. I wish Chevy would come back with those old American commercials. This is my dump truck, Christine. I love her. 1985 Chevy C30, 3-speed manual, dually dump bed. So she's fan-fucking-tastic. But nobody loved her. She's got good bones. She's getting up there in age. I get it. You know, she wasn't looking too good anymore. But she's a workhorse. But she still wants to feel appreciated and a little floofy. So I'm painting her. And I know you guys have seen videos where she's been like partially painted in the past. But now I'm getting into it. Like last time I just threw some paint on and it rained a little while later. I'm using Rust-Oleum. Yeah, it's fucking spray paint. But here's the thing. You can custom order Rust-Oleum spray paint for your vehicle using your VIN. And it will match the color of that vehicle. How do I know this? I may have been in a relationship with a raging alcoholic who used to bang his car up all the time and then just order custom Rust-Oleum and spray the shit out of his fucking vehicles. So, fucking loser. Christine's going to get two-tone. So initially, like she's getting Lagoon. Look, these colors are not coming out right on the camera. This is like a deep, almost teal. And then this is turquoise. And then Christine looks like she just got back from the dentist because she got a new grill. Check her out. Look at that grill. I do have to do some touch-up because I got the chrome. I got the metal chrome all sprayed. I got to get another license plate screw. I got Lagoon in here. And then I did chrome out here. And then her roof and her side, these pieces here, and the whole roof is going to be Lagoon. She might even get a pinstripe. Here's the thing. I sprayed her with Rust-Oleum fabric spray. Now, I don't know if you guys know, it's been out for years. I have a few of them. So I bought an outdoor living room set off Marketplace years ago for $50. Like Martha Stewart living, sofa, 2 chairs, and a coffee table. And it was that pea green fabric, but it was faded. So I bought the Rust-Oleum fabric spray paint. Oh, hold on. Yes, I did just reach behind the camera without flipping it around. And then it also comes in red, my favorite color, turquoise. But it also comes in navy blue and some weird orange color now, a few other colors. You'll know why this is happening in a few minutes. It's a different Rust-Oleum. I got a bunch of cans of this on clearance at Home Depot and not that much fabric to spray. I've sprayed the fabric on the furniture that I bought and it looked brand new. Plus it has UV protector in it. I've used it on umbrellas, pillows, everything. This stuff is fantastic. This is like $12 or $13 a can and I got it on clearance for like 3 or 4. So yeah, I bought a shit ton of it. And then I didn't have anything to do. So I used it to spray Christine, sort of like a half joke. But it's a matte finish. And I have to tell you, Christine I got almost a year ago and I spray painted her like 10 months ago. It didn't come off. Like this fabric, it's not for this. And sometimes you should learn how to use a product for something other than what it's used for. Because you learn better ways to use it. This shit was a fantastic primer. I mean, it's been through an entire upstate central New York winter and a hot summer. and it didn't come off, and it didn't chip, didn't flake, nothing. So now I'm using my, oh, this one is satin. This isn't, I have like 6 more cans in the back of the truck. This one is satin. I'm using high gloss. Let me get it. So I'm using the Seaside gloss. Now, I've used Seaside gloss so much that I just know the name of it. Once in a while, I'll use a satin. Satin's got like a semi-gloss sort of sheen, a little less than semi-gloss. But this is going to be Christine. It's my truck. She wants to feel pretty. She wants to be appreciated. She doesn't want to be taken for granted. She wants to know that even though she's getting a little older, you know, she's still a good workhorse. She's got a lot of miles left in her, so she needs to look attractive. She needs gloss. This, is this the right one? Yeah. This is what I used on the bumpers. It's literally chrome. Bright coat chrome. Rust-Oleum makes a product for anything you can probably name. I had to refinish a client's mailbox. They had the John Deere tractor mailbox, and it was faded and peeling, and it looked like shit, but it was sentimental to them. I said, I can redo that for you. They were like, no, really? Hold on. John Deere green. For real. It is John Deere green. So I sprayed the entire mailbox tractor as a base, and then I hand painted and made decals for the rest of the tractor. They were fucking thrilled. They make, oh gosh, metallics, glitters. The metallic finish, it looks like this. It's shiny. They make hammered. So I've used the hammered on a few things when you want something to look antiqued. This one is hammered dark bronze. They make hammered in all different colors. I use clear enamel. I've used, they have metallic silver. I mean, they have rose gold. They have copper. Here's the funny thing though. You can actually get glitter spray paint, and it sprays fucking glitter. I must have 10 cans of this in there because I was going to do a project that I never did. And now when I move into the new house, I'm going to do that project. By the way, you can't get a tour. I was already there today. We were there for an hour and a half. They're the nicest people. They're really, really very nice. They like to talk more than I do. But it was not happening. They were there like staying. They were not like leaving. So it wasn't like they were going to, oh, you can wander around for a little while. So there's not going to be a tour right now. There will be one at some point. But it was exciting. It was exciting, and I'm cautiously optimistic. I'm nervous though. Anyway, so I'm sorry that there will not be a tour at this time, at this juncture. They make one for photos. If you print out photos and you want to sort of laminate them, matte finish, clear, protective. Then, this one is clear gloss. Now, I love their clear gloss. It comes, I think I have semi-clear and clear. I'm not turning the damn thing around every single time. Semi-clear and clear. But here's the deal. Oh, I buy a lot of the gloss. I have sprayed, this one I'll turn it around for. Almost every summer, I spray my barbecue with this. I've sprayed, I bought the most adorable miniature antique wood stove for my workshop like 2 years ago to heat it in the winter. And then I found a second one that matched it. So I'm bringing them to the new house. Somebody painted it blue. I stripped the damn thing, scrubbed it down, and I spray painted it with the high heat. That little wood stove is gorgeous. It's adorable. So I'm going to have 2 of those, one upstairs in the bedroom and one in the living room downstairs. But the reason I was thinking today of doing the video is because I had to do some masonry repair on the client's house that I'm working at now. Has a bird bath, and it's a concrete cement bird bath that had a crack in it and it wasn't holding water. So I fixed it for her. But I think this part of the problem is it's either too shallow and the water's dissipating too quickly because it's still there the next day, or maybe the concrete at this point is just porous because it's not really retaining water, but there are no cracks in it. So I told her I would bring her a clear finish. This stuff is like polyurethane if you use the clear enamel. So I'm going to use the matte finish. Do I have matte? I'm not using the picture one. I'll use the semi-gloss clear. And I'm just going to spray. I'm going to spray her concrete bird bath. And it will hold. It will seal it. Now there is a product. Here's metallic silver. I don't want to jump around too much because they really, I have a bunch of high heat. there's a new one that came out. I haven't tried this yet. This is a 5-in-1 ultimate control. You can adjust this. I don't know. I just spray the fuck out of everything. So I don't know if I'm going to want to use a little bit of spray. Here's the thing. They have, I don't know if it's discontinued or if I just can't find it. There's like 1 or 2 people selling it on Amazon. It's Home Depot's not carrying it. Lowe's is not carrying it. If Lowe's had it, I would fucking go buy it. They make, or at least they made, a spray paint for cement. It's literally called cement. And I've used it. I used it on the bench, the concrete bench that I made for my brother's garden. I've used it on bird baths. I've used this on a bunch of stuff. There's only a little left in here. So this client's not getting it. I can't find it. There are like 1 or 2 people on Amazon selling it for like $80 for a can. I'm like, you know what? I want to throat punch you, fucking douche nozzle, for doing that to people. Fuck you. You got 1 can. Big whoop. So you're going to sell it for $80. Okay. I won't buy it. But Rust-Oleum, please start making this again, or tell me where you have leftovers that I can buy, because it's fantastic. You can spray anything that's concrete or cement and it looks brand new again. So when it gets pitted and things like that, or when you get like discolorations on it. One of the things that we did, and I'll take you inside and show you my bathroom. So this house had, TJ's bathroom had pink tile, pink toilet, pink sink, pink tub. Luckily, he had renovated the majority of that when I met him. The main bathroom in the hallway was yellow sink, yellow toilet, yellow tub, yellow tile with the bubble sliding shower doors. And the tub is cast iron. It's not on feet, but it's a full-size tub. I don't fit in bathtubs. It's ridiculous. It's like either my knees are up in my fucking chin, or I got to put my feet all the way up on the wall to lay down. I almost pretty much fit in this tub, plus it's deeper. So I wasn't getting rid of the tub. Rust-Oleum makes, I think it's called, like toilet sink and tub restore. And it's this kit, and it's like $40 a kit. And a kit will cover either 1 sink and a toilet or 2 sinks, but you need 2 kits for a tub. So we spent the $80 buying 2 kits for the tub, and we refinished the tub. It was mustard yellow, and it came out beautifully. It was a lot of work. It was painstaking to do. The process was daunting, and I felt like it didn't, in the actual tub itself, it didn't really last. And I know we followed the instructions. It lasted a year, year and a half, and it looked fantastic until then, and it just started to wear away in the tub. But we have a camp on Sylvan Beach, and it had this old fridge inside, and it was a white fridge, and it had like, you know, I cleaned off like the mildew and whatever, but it had like little rust speckles. So I bought the Rust-Oleum Appliance Epoxy. Now, this Appliance Epoxy, I believe it only comes in black and in white. It may come in gray at this point, but it comes in black and white. I used this to spray the refrigerator at camp. Made it look brand spanking new. Stinks like shit. Not that it doesn't smell bad. It's just very strong. It's wear a mask. I'll get into that in a minute. I noticed that it smelled. I'm like, that smells familiar. I had that OCD nose. I'm like, it smells familiar, I'm like, TJ, it was bothering me for like weeks. I said, I figured it out. This stuff smells, it's very unique, smells exactly the same as the tub and sink restorer product. That it's not a spray. You can spray or brush it. That one comes in a box, like a kit. It's not this, and it's $40. This is like between 8 and 12 for a can. And I'm like, it smells the same, TJ. So when the tub had started to peel, I said, fuck it, let me try this. It's the same shit. So I'm going to show you my tub. And it does need to be done again, like every, I don't know, I put a bath mat in my tub. You're probably not supposed to, so that probably doesn't help. But I'll tell you, for $8 or $9 a can, okay, I got to spray my tub, just the inside, just the bottom, like once every year or two. Okay, for $8. Not with a $40 kit, $80 for a tub. I'm not doing that. Hold on a second. Now my tub is dirty. don't want to hear a fucking word. Judge me all you want. I'm leaving. I don't give a fuck. So this tub was mustard yellow. And it's been all restored. And I used this. And it looks great. Here's the catch. I am not into health. I don't give a shit about my health. I mean, I'm not trying to die, but I'm not trying to extend this fucking life. So I don't wear masks. I don't have a ventilation system in my workshop. I don't care about sawdust. I will work for hours in my workshop with all the doors closed, all the windows closed, no fan, nothing. Standing. It doesn't matter. This, wear a fucking mask. Not because of the stink. You have to be careful. Using this, it's worth it. You have to tape off, and I mean tape off like a tent. I had to tent the tub area after I fucked up camp. So it's kind of like when you get your cabinets sprayed or your appliances sprayed. They come in and they have to like tent the whole thing. Tent. If you use this, I recommend it. Tent. Make sure it is 100% sealed where nothing gets in but your fucking hands. Because it goes through the air, just the fumes. But the fumes land with a light dust that doesn't come off. It's nearly impossible to get off. It's a pain in the ass, the scrubbing that goes on. So, I had one of those N95 masks it was a surgical mask that was given to me by someone who works at a hospital. So it was like the real deal. And this stuff is the only thing that got me in trouble with YouTube. It's the one time I got a mark against me and they took my video down and I got a warning. Because when I got done spraying the tub, I had the mask on. I took the mask off and I had paint on the bridge of my nose. I had paint like right here. The worst part, the paint particles went up my nose, and if you looked up my nose, all the hairs in my nose were white. For like 3 days, every time I blew my nose, paint was coming out of my nose. It looked like I'd been blowing lines off a dumpster for a week. And I wasn't. It was like, if I'm gonna look like that, at least let me have fun doing it. It was like, no. So I made a video and I'm like, look, masks don't work. How can it keep microscopic particles out? Oh, I'm not even gonna say any of it because it got me in trouble. These big particles went right through the mask and up my nostrils. So you do not want this stuff up your nose. You want to wear a mask to at least dissipate because it won't block it. That was my funny story because I went to a family reunion, or a sidebar. The reason I'm laughing about this, because I was mortified. Fucking mortified. Did I do drugs? Yes, I did drugs. Back in my 20s. I mean, I've joked around. I call my first daughter instant rehab. It was like, oh, I'm pregnant? Oh, okay, no more. And that was it. But have I done some things? Yeah, I've fucking done some things. You don't look like this without, living a healthy life. But here's the thing. We went to a family reunion like 2 days after I did the bathroom. And I'm meeting people that I've never met, like the other side of the family. And I'm talking to this girl. It's summertime. I got allergies. I go blow my nose. I come back out. I'm talking. We're wrapping up. We're leaving for the day. And TJ fucking doesn't even say anything to me. Like, if you had a booger in your nose, I would fucking tell you. It's like not telling someone you have toilet paper stuck on your shoe. Well, we get in the car to go home. And I pull the mirror down. And I have the fucking paint right around the bottom of, like, actually not even the bottom, like a ring on my fucking nose. It's obviously not drugs because of the way it was like, I'm like, TJ, how do you not fucking tell me that I have the Appliance Epoxy on? I didn't notice. I'm like, yeah, because I'm invisible and you don't see me. I had to send a message to his cousin. I'm like, I just want to tell you something. I'm like, and I tried to explain. She says, yeah, I was kind of wondering what that was. I'm like, I'm so glad I said something. I'm like, please, if it was that, I wouldn't have said it. I'm like, it's Appliance Epoxy. Yeah, sure. So wear a mask. I'm just sure the fucking comments are going to come in. Well, I don't give a fuck. I find it funny. So Rust-Oleum also makes products like, I don't even know why I have this one. I'd like to try it. I don't even know if it still works. I bought it a couple years ago. Frosted glass. They have mirror spray paint. Forget the chalkboard paint. They make spray paint that you can make something into a chalkboard. Cool. Okay. They have frosted glass. This is supposed to also make, like, if you use it on windows, it's supposed to make your windows look like those basement block windows. They've got this ugly shit, real orange. I don't know where this came. Clearance. I used it to just spray paint the posts. The what do you call it? The stakes for the horseshoe set that never went in the ground because they're going to the new house. There was a different product I wanted to show. Oh, this is the thing. I bought this. This is called Rust Reformer. This is for the Jeep. So I have 4 trucks, and I don't need them all. I'm trying to sell the Sonoma that Todd's girlfriend tried to break because she didn't like the idea that I was going to give him a truck for free because he needed to help and step up in life. So that cost me a few $100. I'm trying to sell it. I bought a plow truck. I don't know why I bought a plow truck. Well, I needed a bigger truck to tow, and it came with a plow. But now I need a plow for the new house because our driveway is 450 feet long, and TJ plows it with the tractor. The new house, the driveway is at least 500 or more, and it curves in and out of trees in the woods. It's like, it's in there. So I'm so glad I have a plow truck. And then I have the Jeep. Now the Jeep I got in Jersey because I didn't want as much salt on the body because they rust. So this is a rust protector. Now Rust-Oleum makes a rust remover. Very good rust remover product. This instantly converts rust to a protected paintable surface. I have another can of something. I think it fell out of the bed of the truck. I'm gonna spray Christine's undercarriage and get her all protected. I also have the high gloss black spray paint. Fuck it. This is gonna get painted. I taped up all her arms and stuff when I painted. So this is all gonna get black paint. And I'm thinking, you know what? I'm gonna fucking paint the inside. I've seen it done. It's fucking awesome. A great TJ's home. To be continued. He has to come home on time, like every fucking day. Like, you can't take 5 minutes. So I'll just tell you quickly. I'll wrap up because I'm done anyway. Once Christina's painted, I can't start the truck because she's loud. So Christina's loud. She's a workhorse. She's getting a little older, but she still wants to be cute. Sound like anybody you know? They make automotive enamel. So I have used all the other ones on crafts and stuff. But when something has to go outside and it needs to be up against the elements, I actually use their clear gloss and automotive enamel. If it's made for a car and it's going to keep like chips and stuff off of it, Christine's going to get a coat of this once her paint job is finished. And I know it's not some professional paint job. I don't give a shit. It's 1985. She just needs some attention. She doesn't want to be ignored and unloved and unappreciated. So I'm going to give her that love and attention because she's good to me. I did get... Where's the... what did I do with the can of the rust? Oh, so the rust one is for the Jeep. I'm going to spray the rust reformer. I want to spray on the Jeep. There's another can. I don't know where it went. It's for the undercarriage. I'm going to give Christine's undercarriage a little hush father. So she's going to get sprayed in the undercarriage. So I want to make sure that she's got 1985. She has virtually no rust, like none. So that's fantastic. Her dump bed works. It functions. And so I want to make sure that her undercarriage is protected. So yeah, she's going to get a little hush father. And I guess I just have to go because he moved the truck out of my way. So the only other thing I'm going to do is I have the black high gloss that I'm gonna use for her interior. I'm going to paint all her vinyl. She's going to be so shiny. She's going to be like a $12 car. I love her new grill. She looks like she just came back from the dentist with a whole new grill because Mama loves her. So Rust-Oleum is the shit. I used Krylon twice. I used it once and I got it a second time as I figured, you know what? Let me give it a second chance because the first time I used it, I'm like, how does this shit stay in business? Who buys this? I sprayed it and whenever it hit, it ran. And then it started pouring out of the can. So I thought maybe I got a bad can. So like a year later, when I couldn't get what I wanted, I figured, let me try Krylon. So I bought 2 cans. One of them was decent and the other one sucked again. So I stick with Rust-Oleum. I don't know anything about any other brands out there. I don't need to because I love this shit. And they have every single kind of fucking spray paint you can think of. There's nothing that you would need. It's kind of like Rust-Oleum is like Walmart. If Walmart don't have it, you don't need it. If Rust-Oleum doesn't make it, you don't need it. So use it. It's fantastic. And when Christine's finished, I'm going to show you guys. So if you have questions or comments, feel free to leave them. And if you want to hit like or subscribe, you know I would love that. Have a great day.